Hey everybody, my name is Andy Lampert, and this song is called I Don't Like Her. She doesn't care if I'm crazy. She doesn't mind that I complain. She doesn't care about my feelings at all. She just tells me to behave. I don't like her, not at all. I don't like her at all. She picks out all the clothes I wear, even when I look like a moron. She doesn't care if my friends are around. She tells me what to do to turn her on. I don't like her, not at all. Don't like her. I don't like her at all. I don't like her, she's not good enough for me. I don't like her, 'cause she doesn't take me seriously. I don't like her. I don't like her, not at all. Don't like her. I don't like her at all. I don't like her. She's not good enough for me. I don't like her, 'cause she doesn't take me seriously. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. I don't like her. Not at all. Don't like her. I don't like her. Not at all. Don't like her. I don't like her. Not at all. Don't like her. I don't like her at all. Thank you. What have I done? I'm climbing a tree, but I should be eating you, I know, and clenching my fists, shouting blasphemous things in front of my folks. It's all a show. It's all a show. Where have I been? To hell and back, and I have lived to tell the tale. It's not very big of me to smack you on the right side of your face. It's all that I know. I wanted to change, I wanted to prove to you that I could be good too. It's all a game, a childish game, that I'm destined to always lose. so I do not ask for forgiveness. Isn't it best to just move on? Can't we move on? What have I done? I'm climbing a tree. I should be eating, I know, and clenching my fist, shouting blasphemous things in front of my folks. It's all a show. It's all a show. I wanted to change. I wanted to prove to you that I could be good too. It's all a game, a childish game that I'm destined to always lose. This next song is called Juliana Join My Band. And Juliana Hatfield has never heard this song, but maybe someday she will. It is time to make a stand. Juliana, join my band. If you don't join us, we will break up. It has all come down to you. Let us see what you can do. Pick up your guitar, Juliana. Juliana, don't know what you're going to say. I can't help myself. I don't know what we will play if you don't stay. Juliana, you're a star. If you join us, we'll go far. Take me to the top of the mountain. It has all come down to you. Let us see what you can do. You are my favorite musician. Juliana, don't know what you're going to say. I can't help myself. I don't know what we will play if you don't stay. Juliana, don't know what you're going to say. I can't help myself. I don't know what we will play if you don't stay. Thank you. Thank you very much. This next song is called That's What the Psychic Said. And It is on my album, 10 Songs of Pain. And 10 Songs of Pain is the only album called 10 Songs of Pain with 15 songs on it. And this is called That's What the Psychic Said, because that's what she said. Wanted to marry. My life's full of lies. She's somebody else's wife. Out of my mind, I called out to a psychic. I was told she was wise. Be surprised. I went to her tent. She stood there waiting. She knew my name. She knew my birthday. She grabbed both of my hands and started the reading. She said, "Don't fret, get her yet." That's what the psychic said. That's what the psychic said. She's holding a baby, but it's not yours. I said, of course. I flew into a rage and suddenly hit her. And then I ran all the way home. That's what the psychic said. 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 Thank you. I want you people to know that this is the first time in over 2 years I have been on a stage. Please don't say that's what it sounds like. I have a new album coming out this summer. It's called The Official Motion Picture Soundtrack. And there's 4 songs on it. And this is one of those songs. This is the first time I've played it in public, and I don't know the words. It's called Just Not Today. Find no comfort in nature, don't feel at one with the earth. Ignore the lessons I've learned. I'm glad they all exist. I'm glad they're all alive. I'm glad they stay out of my way. Perhaps I will change, just not today. Your conversation, don't try to figure me out. Not interested in your interests, just want you to close your mouth. I'm glad they all exist. Alive. I'm glad they stay out of my way. Perhaps I will change, just not today. Please don't love me, please don't get close. The more that you try, the more I'll deny you. Don't answer answers, don't take stupid chances, yeah. Not into opening doors. If you are trying to find me, I'm pounding my fists on your floor. I'm glad they all exist. I'm glad they're all alive. Way, perhaps I will change, just not today. I'm glad we all exist. I'm glad we're all alive. I'm glad they stay out of my way. Perhaps I will change, just not today. Thank you. This next song is called Salem, and it's also on my album, 10 Songs of Pain. You know, yet you won't. you are there, even though I want to talk about it. You say share, I say no, and you won't shut up about it. You want me to tell the truth, but I'll die if you do. I don't care, I don't know, I don't want to talk about it. You want me to set you free, but your metal is slowly killing me. I don't care, I don't know, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm out here, you're out there. I'm in here, you're out there. I'm in here, you're out there. Thank you. I turn around. I am turning away, so I don't have to see the games playing. I cover my ears, so I don't have to hear what you're saying. I turn around, so I don't have to see or hear sound. Are you going away? Because that is the way I am feeling. At the sound of my voice, your eyes point up to the ceiling. I turn around, so I don't have to see or hear. Wow, 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 Life is so much easier when I don't know what's going on. I'm protected because you can't get through. I turn around, so I don't have to see or hear a sound. I turn around, so I don't have to see or hear a sound. I am going to stay, even if you decide Thank you. I don't know how many songs I have left. Okay. Even I Can Dream, and I will end with this. My name is Andy Lampert. Thank you very much. I want to be in a world that won't reject me, so you'll never say no to me. I want to fly for a world that smiles at me, so when I come to see you, you won't hide. And now, you know, I am trying not to lose my friggin' mind. I want to go to a world that smiles at me and gives me all that I deserve. I want to fly to a world that I can give to, and maybe then you'll see my worth. And now, you know, I am trying not to lose my friggin' mind. I know, you know, I am trying not to lose my friggin' mind. I want to escape from a world that doesn't want me, and never turn my head to look back. I want to be in a world that won't reject me, and maybe then you'll want me back. I know, you know, I am trying not to lose my friggin' mind. I know, you know, I am trying not to lose my friggin' mind. I am trying not to lose my friggin' mind. I am trying not to lose my friggin' mind. I'm Andy Lampert. Thank you very much.
1, 2, 3. There we go. That sounds better. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 3, 2, 1. Testing. Mike's mic is good. As long as I look at you, we're going to be fine.
Yeah, and
If I get distracted, whoa. What did you open with? Because I came in a little late. I'm filling in for someone who's out sick.
I opened with a song called "I Don't Like Her."
Okay. As upbeat as the ones I did here, I'm guessing.
It was a little more upbeat.
Yeah. Okay.
It's an upbeat song.
All
It's
right.
like almost like a punk song.
Okay. Cool.
But I slowed it down a little bit because I have this.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, acoustic punk is a little. All right, and we're back with Between the Notes with Motif Magazine at the Parlour with Andy Lampert. We want to thank our sponsors, R1 Indoor Karting, and Gray Sail, and Trinity Brew Pub, and Trinity Beer Garden, 2 Trinities. Thank you for being here with us today. Thanks for sharing your music.
My pleasure.
Cool. Tell me a little bit about, so were all the songs were from 10 Songs of Pain, which is your album.
With the exception of 2 songs.
Okay.
The rest of my set was from that album.
Okay. So tell us a little about the origins of this album. Where did that come from?
Well, I went on a trip, and I didn't have a very good time on the trip, but what I brought back were ideas for songs. So one really cold autumn evening, I wandered into a club where an open mic was being held, and my friend Joe Auger was hosting the open mic, and Joe Auger is also a fantastic recording engineer and producer.
Mm-hmm.
So I basically went up to him and I said, "You must record me. I have to get this out." And he said, "I don't have much time. I'm recording other bands." And I was just talking about what I wanted to do. And I said, well, I should call the album 10 Songs of Pain with a picture of me smiling like this on it. And we all laughed, but it intrigued all of us enough to start, and we chipped away at it. And with the exception of the drums and the horns, I played everything else. And it took a while to finish, but that's what you have in front of you.
Okay, so you did the layering approach to creating the record.
Yep.
Interesting. And how was it playing with yourself? That sounds weird.
It was fantastic, actually. Fine. I'm okay with that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes when there's a lot of people in the room with you, the ideas you have get sort of sidelined because someone else comes up with something, and then you have to be kind of fair about things. But it was me and Joe Auger and my good friend Mike Roven on the drums, and we got this done. I'm very proud of it.
Wow. And so the inspiration for the songs all came pretty much at once, it sounds like.
Many of them, yeah. A couple of them were a little bit of older songs I was working on here and there, and maybe I played it at an open mic or with a bunch of my friends, but most of it was from that one experience. So.
And where was that open mic that?
I can't remember the name of it. The restaurant bar no longer exists. It used to be near the living room.
Okay.
The club living room.
Yep. Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
Good Rhode Island directions.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. So, I've just based on the content. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Right, because some of it seems pretty dark, but
Yeah,
some of it's not really.
right. If I went to a dark place with it, I sort of like put a sense of humor in there.
Right.
That it wasn't all doom and gloom, and the CD is not doom and gloom by any means.
Right.
I have a little of everything on there.
Yeah. How would you categorize yourself? And it's rock, obviously, but beyond that, how do you describe your work?
Maybe power pop, 60s, 70s influenced power pop.
All right. What are your influences?
My main influence is the Kinks.
Okay.
Anything from the British invasion. Any bands that were around before CDs were made. I listen to a lot of old music. That's what I like the best.
How'd you get into music?
I got into music to get out of class.
Did it work?
Yes.
Nice.
I hated school. I didn't do well in school. It was always drama and issues. Nowadays, you watch the news, there's a program for kids who are like this and a program for kids. It was not like that
Right.
when I was growing up. It was very cruel sometimes.
Yeah, all about conformity.
Yeah. And I found out that the school band wanted, were looking for, students in the beginning of the year. And anything I could do to get out, my hand was raised. And it started from there. And then I saw, my friends, older brothers and sisters had Beatles records. And I was like, what is this? And it just started from there. I want to do this. Yeah.
So the Beatles were also responsible.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, when I was a kid and you see A Hard Day's Night was on TV and you're like, what in the world is this?
Yeah.
People are screaming, and there were other bands with people screaming, but nothing like that.
Right.
And, that really affected me. And I never knew as a kid that they broke up. I saw this poster with people with mustaches, and I said, who is that? And they're like, you're kidding me. And, I thought they were always the Mop Top. So.
Interesting. But you found out about Yoko Ono eventually.
Oh, yeah. Yoko and Alan Klein and all of them.
Cool. So what instrument did you play in band? What was your starter?
I started playing the drums, and it was kind of frowned upon. It was available, but they never wanted you to take that. They wanted you to play the clarinet or, something like that but no, I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to play the drums. And I started playing the drums and learning the techniques of drums. But then I, was watching TV, and the Beatles it was the birth of the Beatles. It was one of those 1970s era biopics. Okay. And I saw George Harrison, the actor playing George Harrison, playing the guitar, and I said, forget the drums, that is what I want. So I had a paper route, saved my money, and I bought this crappy Les Paul copy, and that's how it started.
Nice. All right, and continues.
And continues. I never gave it up, so.
So have you been in Rhode Island all that time, or did you grow up around here?
Yeah, I grew up in Rhode Island. I'm originally from Brooklyn, New York.
Okay.
And I came here when I was a kid, and we were the loudest family on the street because everybody yelled in Brooklyn back then.
Yeah.
It was very ethnic. It's not like it is now where it's very hip. It was not like that where I came from.
Yeah.
But, everybody was mellow here. And so
Okay.
I had to change. I couldn't be, my usual self. So Rhode Islanders are very unique. So,
Huh.
anyways.
So Rhode Island mellowed you out.
Rhode Island has mellowed me out. Yeah.
It's unusual, I think, but cool.
Yeah.
Huh. And how's it been? How have the last few years, the whole COVID situation?
It was tough. I had, because of health problems previous, I basically had to hide from the world for over a year, hoping that this thing would go away.
Okay.
And, when you're sitting at home, the TV's on, it's always interruption to tell you how many people in the state died and how many people in the state are sick. And it's still around, and I got all my shots, and I went back to work, but, it's different. I wear a mask most places I go to, and I'm fearful, but not as fearful as I was last year. Yeah. I thought this is going to wipe us all out.
Yeah.
I'm glad it didn't, and I feel bad for anyone who gets it.
Yeah. Did you produce any music during that time? Was it inspiring or uninspiring?
It wasn't very inspiring until about a year ago. Okay. And all of a sudden, a writer's block that I had went away, and I scribbled down some songs. And over the autumn of 2021, I recorded 4 songs, which I'm going to release this summer. Nice. on a CD. Mm-hmm. And then I will maybe play a show or two and work on the next one. I let a lot of time waste, and because of all this, so I really want to get back into playing and writing and recording songs.
Cool. Are they similar in tone to this album, or have things changed?
Kind of. I can't seem to escape that place where I come up with these ideas. So it's, like I said, it's not a doom and gloom thing, but occasionally I lean towards, but it's not always like that.
Okay. Well, it's great that you turn pain into something positive.
Yeah.
Whatever the process is. Yeah. Cool.
But when you play it, please play it loud. And anyone who gets it, play it loud.
All right. Do you play loud do you play out at all?
I haven't. This is the first time I've been on a stage in 2 years.
All right.
So I'm very excited about that. Yes, I'm going to come back. I'm going to do more shows, acoustic, put a band together and play some of these songs loud. And I'm heading back. So I'm looking forward to it.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you hope an audience takes from hearing some of this stuff? Or do you think about that?
No, I don't want them to think. There's plenty of groups that have a message. Mm-hmm. I have no message. I want them to have fun. I want them to just, the day was tough, time to play some rock and roll. And yeah.
Do you find the process cathartic for yourself too?
Very much so. I forget a lot the day when you're on stage and playing loud and you're yelling.
Yeah.
You're yelling and singing and having a good time. You want everyone else to as well. Mm-hmm. I do.
Yeah. No, I think that's one of the fundamental things that music brings to us.
That's one of the few things that just makes you feel good.
Yeah. Turns parts of your brain off.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely.
Cool. Do you play other instruments when you perform?
Mostly guitar. Sometimes I play the bass. And that's about it for live. Right. I fiddle around with things, when I'm not playing live, like the drums. But, I'm not good enough to be in a band or anything.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I mostly guitar and bass.
Right. And does this guitar have a story attached?
It was basically dropped off by my friend who was like getting rid of stuff and didn't want it in his house. So I took it, and it's been my friend ever since.
Wow. Okay. So it seems to match. Well, it matches your outfit at least. But also the tone of what you're doing.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, it just sort of worked out that
happened
way.
into you.
Yeah, no big thought about it.
Cool. I really want to ask you a question where your answer would be, I don't want to talk about it, just because that was one of the refrain from one of the songs that we just heard.
Oh, okay.
So are there any things you don't want to talk about?
No, I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide.
Okay. When are you running for office? Yeah.
I've been telling people that I should,
Mm-hmm.
but I'll get about 5 votes, and the debates will just be mayhem.
All right. So what I know your plans are to get back out there and assemble a band. Do you have anything coming up? Or
I've been talking to some people. I'm waiting for dates
okay.
available.
How should people? This is a question for them. How should people keep track of you or keep track of your music? What's the best socials or whatever to follow you on?
You can listen to it on iTunes, Spotify, Amazon Music has it, and I found the record on all sorts of sites. For some reason, they have it in languages I can't pronounce. But
is that a good thing or that's encouraging?
Oh yeah, I want everybody who can hear to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
I went to Europe a couple of years ago, and I got to play in a bar in Amsterdam, which was a lot of fun.
Uh-huh.
And I was giving my CDs out to people, the cab driver. I just take this, record store owners, just play it.
Mm-hmm.
So somebody, I want at least, no, you know what? I want everybody to listen to 10 Songs of Pain. And my next record, too.
Uh-huh. Does the next one have a name yet?
Yes, it's called the Official Motion Picture Soundtrack.
All right. Does it have a movie?
It's a 35-second film about a man who has 30 seconds to save the world. We tacked on an extra 5 seconds for the credits.
Nice. All right. You need a couple seconds for the title, too, though.
It goes fast. We're hoping that your subconscious reads it.
What's he saving the world from?
I don't know. It's too fast, this movie.
Okay. Sounds like time travel, actually.
That'll be the sequel.
Awesome. So we can expect that in a few
couple of months.
Months.
Yep, couple of months.
Expect to see you out and about in Rhode Island.
You will see me out and about.
Great. All right. Okay. So follow Andy Lampert on. I don't think you told me which social medium.
Facebook.
Everywhere.
Facebook. I'm everywhere. LAM as in Mary, P as in Peter, ERT.
There you go. And not sure which camera's got me, but this is the. There you go. That's the album. And thank you very much for spending some time with us.
My pleasure. It was nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thank you for playing the Parlour. We want to thank the Parlour. We want to thank R1 Indoor Karting again, Trinity Brew Pub, and Trinity Beer Garden, and Gray Sail Brewing for all their great beer. And of course, you're watching Motif Magazine's Between the Notes. Thank you.